Здравейте на всички! Здравейте на всички, аз съм Христо Савов и днес с нашия пореден гост-говорител, този път от Полша, Przemek Górny, ще си поговорим малко повече за техният продукт от Vasco Electronics, преводач, който може да ни помага в нашето ежедневие, превеждайки в реално време. Нашата среща ще бъде на английски, така че ще трябва да превключа заради нашия гост. Hello, now we're in English again. So, nice to see you. And can you briefly introduce yourself? Tell us a bit more about what you do in the company. So, the stage is yours.
Hello. Hello to you and hello to all the audience. My name is Przemek. I'm from Poland. As my company that I'm working with, Vasco Electronics, is we basically manufacture and design and produce the digital hardware translators that help to communicate people all around the world. I personally am a backend product owner, so I'm working daily with backend team that is responsible for our infrastructure that allows our devices to work safely, to perform the translation process, and also allows us to improve all of our operations and performance of the products. So that's basically it.
It's a great thing. I see that you've done a great job.
We hope so, and we are trying daily to improve our devices.
Great. So tell us a bit more how this idea came to life, how it was. Where did it start from?
So I'm working in Vasco just for over a year right now, and there are a lot of different histories about the beginnings. One of those histories is about our founder Mацей, that around 2008 he was studying English, and he somewhere he read about hardware translator that could be used to speed up the learning process, and he wanted to buy it, and he learned to his dismay that it's unavailable in Poland at the moment. So he decided to import the devices from China, and few years later, as company was growing, they just decided to build their own devices. So that's the beginning. We also were providing some other kind of services, but they were all related to translation.
Okay, what type of services, like using the device?
That was a long time ago. It was different ideas, like some kind of cards, real cards that you could buy at, let's say, grocery store, and learn the words in different languages, some kind of memorizing cards for learning languages. So there were different ideas, but at some point company decided to focus just on the hardware translators.
Okay, that's it's good to when one company have a focus. You said that you're responsible for the translation process, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
So,
Yes, tell us.
of course. So it's kind of complicated because in our devices we offer a few different ways to translate or options. So you can the most let's say complicated process is when we allow to translate speech from one language to the target language. So that process, in fact, is we need to do three different things. We need to recognize the speech in the original language, which is called the automatic speech recognition. Then we have the text in input language that we need to translate to the text in the target language, and that process is called machine translation. And lastly, when we have the text in target language, we need to change it again into speech in the target language, which is called text to speech. So in fact, there are three different processes that need to take place fast, reliably, and with high quality.
Yeah, but there are some, how can I say, some tricky parts. For example, context or tonality or dialects as well. Correct? How did you
Yeah.
manage to solve that problem?
It's we are constantly trying to improve in those areas. In fact, it's really tough problem, and a lot of academics are trying to improve the neural models or large language models to deal with those kinds of things. So we are trying to use the best state of the art solutions that are available to us. So we have a separate team of linguistics that are working to test and assess different solutions, and then we choose the best ones for each language pair combination. And in fact, we have a lot of this because, for example, um, the for machine translation we have like more than 70 more than 90, I think, right now, languages. So 90 source languages times 90 target languages. It gives you more than 10,000 language pairs, the combinations. So it's a lot of work just to know which one works better for each pair, and to organize the knowledge about this is a big task.
Yes, I can just imagine. As you said, you have the team of linguistics. Does that mean that for each language you have someone that's responsible for that language because there's some different tweaks that have to be
Mhm.
improved in it. So, am I right?
Mhm. No, right now we don't have such big number of employees to cover each language with one person. It would be unmanageable for us right now. So the linguistics team is not so big right now, uh, but we are focused on the most used languages right now. Uh, so we are able to, because we are storing the data about what languages are used mostly, we know what to focus on. So that's how we tackle this problem. But of course, we try to expand our focus as we get better constantly.
Okay, that's great. So I was about to go to some of the practical stuff, right? So we have to use the product. So now we have a question from the audience. Can one device translate two different languages simultaneously in a business meeting?
Right now, may I rephrase it? Our current offer is two devices, our flagship V4. It looks like this, and the smaller and a little older version M3. And both of these devices are intended to use with two-way communication. I mean, it's best to use just for two people talking with each other. But we already have a launch at CES show in January. Our new product that is called E1, and it's a earbud. In fact, it's a two earbuds set of two earbuds that can be used with by two people. It works with V4 or with your smartphone, be it Android or iOS powered, and then you can expand this set. You could use up to 10 earbuds, and you can give each earbud to different person, and everybody can have different language set in his or her earbud. So everybody can talk and listen at his or her own language simultaneously.
Beautiful. That means that the whole business meeting can actually gather how many people? You said 10 people?
Yeah, it's 10 people when using a smartphone. I think it's 6 when using V4.
Okay.
So it's kind of smaller number.
Yep.
But V4 gives you another advantages that you don't get using your smartphone.
For example?
Yeah, the main difference is that in V4 you have the free internet, which means that if you're abroad and you don't have roaming, or you are outside of the EU and you don't have the internet packet, you don't need to worry about this, because when you buy V4, you get lifetime free internet in almost 200 countries around the world.
Okay, so for example, if I'm in a desert somewhere and we have a business meeting, of course, and the internet won't be a problem, and we'll have a great communication between us, even though we don't speak the same language.
Yes, as long as the desert has GSM signal or coverage.
GSM was the lower level, then GSM was before Edge, correct?
Yeah, but we also support Edge. So it's basically we mean the cellular network coverage. So right now it's needed, but we have, I think, in most of the countries, if not in all of the countries, we have at least 2 or 3 different providers, local providers that our SIM cards work with. So there's a really big chance that it will work. You can always check at our website. You can check at which countries we we have the coverage of the internet, so you can be quite safe that it will work. We are working on offline translation, so the translation that can be run directly in the hardware without the need to internet connection.
Okay, so we'll only need one device before, and then we can connect our smartphones. It doesn't matter the software, like it can be Android or iOS, correct?
Almost correct. In fact, with this E1, this earbud new product, you just need one base device, and this base device could be either your smartphone or V4.
Great. Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like it's not necessary to have the V4 to do it.
Yeah,
even though we have the earbuds.
Yeah.
Cool. That's great. And while we are in a meeting, is it possible after the meeting? Because I want to see what we guys spoke about and just want to go through the notes. Is there a way that I can see some of the things that we spoke about, or I can hear them so I can go back and he said that, she said that.
Yeah, in all of our devices, in M3, V4, and in this new E1, you always are able to check the history of the translation. It's available in the device. You can also send the history to the email address of your choice and have it sent there, and maybe used directly in the word processor or something.
Is it text or audio?
That's just text, and also you can send the photos you had taken, and that's something I didn't spoke about earlier. One of the functions of our devices is the photo translator app. With this, you can just make a photo of some text and get the translation, the translated text showed on the photo. You also have the history of this on the device, and you can share it. Send it to the email of your choice. And the photo function is in fact the second most used application on our devices. So it's really useful for tourists, especially.
Yes, because they go to a different country, they see a sign, they don't know what's up to. Okay, so can you share with us something interesting, like a client or event in your business, something that got your attention during your period of working there?
There are kind of moving situations with our clients. Let's say there are a lot of international marriages that have children, and many times children don't speak the language of, let's say, grandparents, and our devices can make that happen, that grandparents can talk with their children for the first time, and it's great to see how it works. That's great, I think, and that's one of the reasons why our company have set the goal of facilitating communication between people all around the world. So that's one example. The other example is that we have a long-time customer that is a German, and he has his wife is Thai, I think, and they can only, communicate using our device because they don't speak the other one language.
And then know a common one, for example, like.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh. So you guys you put people together now.
Yeah.
You're helping people to get together. That's cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's idea.
Yeah, I had a question of why someone should buy Vasco Electronic and what can be the main reason. Can you tell us more about your clients? What are they? What are they use? What are the most common situations of usage?
So right now, most of our clients, about 60%, are tourists, individual tourists that travel on their own. So that's 60%. 20% is used by people to help them with their job. So it could be like people working abroad or expats or stuff like this. That's all. The other segment is small business and people that are using our devices to learn the language, the other language, because we have a dedicated app on our devices that can be used to learn language, but also you can just use the apps that are normally intended to use to communicate with somebody, but you can also use it to learn and to learn new words, to learn pronunciation and stuff like this.
That's great, actually. I didn't know that you have the option to learn a language because that will smooth the path between the people. Because when you go to a different country, you need some time to get used to it. So this is a great thing added.
Yeah, of course. So that's the part of our offer that we our devices, especially for the tourists, they offer like safety for them, safety of mind, and they know that if they come to a situation when they need to communicate with somebody, our device will help them. Also, they can even beforehand, before they travel somewhere, they can prepare using our device because they can learn how to say hello and some simple stuff. So it's really important for us.
It's a really great offer then, because there, as we go through the different benefits of your product, we can see that it's not just a translator. We can see different fields that it can be used, which is great.
And going further, so why to choose Vasco? Because we offer simplicity of use. It many times it is more convenient to have separate device, and that is designed in with usability in mind. So even if somebody is not tech savvy and maybe it's hard for them to learn a different apps that you can use in your smartphone to do the translation. V4, for example, or M3 is most of the times more convenient, and you have everything is streamlined to allow you to quickly translate something. You can easily take a photo and translate something. You can easily talk with somebody, and and the other benefit is what I previously said. So the access to the free internet, that you don't have to think about this. You're covered. I know I don't know what to say more.
That's more than enough. I'm sold. I'm ready. Actually, while you spoke about those things, I was thinking that now going into the years of AI, we see that in many areas of our lives, the human factor is getting less and less important. Can we say that the human translator is someone that can be replaced in the future in a business meeting and not only there, like a job like that?
Yeah. It's a tough question. I think in short term, or let's say few decades, I don't think so. Still, we are visiting different kinds of machine translation focused conferences that there are academics there that are specialists in those kinds of fields, and there are countless problems with translation. So because when you try to overcome, let's say, the gender, for example, to have in one language you have male and female, let's say, endings of some words. In other languages you don't have that, and so different languages have different structures, and there's a whole lot of problems to communicate clearly. So we're still a long way to go to have it automated, and even large language models, they have its quirks. They are still not able to replace the human translator in some situations. Let's say if you want to translate poetry, good luck with AI.
Yeah.
Or if you want to, let's say, sign a deal, have some papers checked with lawyer, probably you still need to check with real translator,
Yes.
But some simpler situations can be we can deal with the technology we have right now, and it still offers great benefit for personal use and for business use also. So one thing that I didn't said about earlier is that a lot of institutions are using our devices, institutions that deal with immigrants or just the expats, the public institutions in different countries. They want the ease of use and the savings of using the hardware translator versus the person that translates, and probably is not able, to be everywhere, and it's just more convenient to use hardware translator. The other factor I haven't told you about is that we offer the support, in a great support for our devices and in different languages and in different countries. So our clients could feel safe that however, or if something is not all right with their devices, they can be helped in their language. And the company is, European. We don't think that we will, cease to exist. So the devices will be supported, and you will get help.
That sounds refreshing. That sounds like something that we can rely on. But still the humans can hear the tonality, the notion of the speech, apparently. And what exactly the other one is have in mind, which is right now we can be thankful that we are not so easily replaced, right?
Yes, of course.
Okay, cool. So what are the goals now? Tell me a bit more about the vision of Vasco Electronics. What's the future holds for you guys, and how you see yourself developing and stepping on the stage of the this new technology here?
So one of the directions we are going right now is exploring the business or B2B side of our business. Maybe we will focus more on this part of market. One of the first step, or one of the steps, is introducing of the E1 earbuds that I was talking about.
Yes.
But we are also working on some different versions of our product that will be focused on improved data safety, which right now is really good, and we don't use data of our clients for anything, like marketing or analyzing, something that we shouldn't. We just use it to improve the translation process right now, and we are sure that data of our users is safe. But some of the institutions they have higher standards, and different laws are they are obliged by different laws. So we are working on this to offer like more strict versions of our products, focused on big corporations or some highly sensitive institutions. So that's the more short-term plans. We also working on offline translation. We are working on using more AI capabilities in our products. On the long run, I think our goal is to establish our brand, such as the Vasco brand would be a synonym for the translator, for the handheld translator device. I think that's kind of a goal, long-term goal for us right now.
Sounds promising, especially the part with data security and the safety of the whole communication, because right now this is a really sensitive topic. Yeah. And if you guys can really assure the people that what they are talking with and who they're talking to is really secure, I believe that that's the main thing. I know that there might be some institutions, as you said, about the sensitivity of the information, and you guys have them in mind. So I believe that it's a quality that people will always find attractive.
Yeah.
So thank you for your time. It was a pleasure talking to you. I believe it was helpful for everyone listening and everyone that will listen to this. I will switch to Bulgarian right now, just for a second.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you for hosting me.
Thank you for being here with us. Ами, приятели, това беше от нас. Благодарим ви, че бяхте с нас. Ние ще продължим с нашата програма от Говорители чак до краят на месеца, до 31 марта. Така че благодаря ви и до нови срещи. Thank you and bye-bye.
Thank you.